for another episode of Free and Budget Campsites in Victoria. My name's Peter and I'm travelling around Australia road testing campsites or anywhere I can park that bus behind me for a cheap price overnight. Turn your notifications on so you get the latest free and budget campsites as they come to air. We're between Albury-Wodonga and Melbourne. We're at a place called Longwood Community Centre. Look, it's a pretty nice place. It's just off the Hume. It's just off at 1.8 kilometres and you've got a free campsite. So if you're doing a trip down to Melbourne and you feel buggered, get down here. It's a great little site. It's a donation. You can stay up to 72 hours at this place. Wow. Now apparently it's got barbecues. We'll hunt for them today, which I have seen them around there. The gas wasn't on, so I don't know, you might have to turn them on. They've got toilets here. Look, with the toilets, I'll wait till you see them. Anyway, it's got a few things for the kids to do. It's got a lot of scenic things. It's got netball courts. Look, it's pretty nice, and the sites are huge. So all you guys with buses, you can come to this site. There are plenty of places, and most of the sites I've seen so far, seriously, look, it's pretty level out here anyway. I also wanted to go into town, and there's also the nearest dump point, and I'll show you what that's like too. No worries, I'm not going to talk too much. I'm going to show you the campsite. No worries, let's get out of here. Woo! When you get here, there's signs up all around the place that says, "Welcome to Longwood Recreational Reserve." Ta-da! There is a few little things that you need to read. Donations can be made at the Longwood General Store and the post office, which I'm going to pop down there today and see what sort of facilities they've got for you, because there's not many towns around here. That's the closest town. Look, you can even leave the donations at Hart Hotel, and there's a few other places you can leave the donation. Look, they do appreciate a donation. It keeps the place going, and the actual community centre, which I'd have to say is doing a thing for the community. It's kids time. Look, you've got a playground over there, but you've also got, as you can see in the background of me, you've got a netball course, which has still got the nets on it so you can throw them. You've got a cricket nets that bring your cricket ball down with you and have a bit of a game. Look, you've got a tennis court over there, but it's like, you know, game of tennis. Ready? Go, ready? Hey, pretty good tennis player, aren't I? And you've got a large football field that the kids can run around, throw a frisbee, put a kite up in the air, whatever. Plenty of room. And the grass, it's pretty good. It's green. It's not brown like the rest of the grass. How cool is that? The fire brigade! Nah, look, there's no need to call the fire brigade. Now, this place has sort of got a camp kitchen, but oh, look, it says barbecues, but to me, that's a camp kitchen. You've got a barbie in there, which you probably have to turn the gas on. You've got running water and a sink. I've just had a look for the lights. I just can't see where they find just a normal switch. There is a big monster switch over there, but I'm thinking that's for the exhaust fan above the barbie. I'm not going to stuff around here, but if you do want to come here and have a bit of a fiddle, go for your life. Now, also in this area, this is where the water is. There is a water right next to me on the left-hand side on the corner. You've also got a tap inside the kitchen. You can't really run a hose to your van, but you can fill up enough little jugs or whatever and take it back to your van. Now, in this section here, they're talking about the fire pits I told you about. Yeah, okay. It's a monster of a fire pit. It's bigger than a bath. It is huge, but there's a little table right next to it where you can sit around the fire. Now, to start a fire in that, I'd have to say you probably have to have a ton of wood. If not, look, there's heaps of wood around here. Just go for a walk. Now, especially right now, watch out for snakes. This is snake territory and it's snake time. Middle of summer, they're loving it. As I was driving today, oh, look, there goes a black snake. Okay. So I didn't want to go near him just in case he wrapped up in my wheel and came in my van. So, yeah, I don't want him in my van. The toilet time. Look, the toilets here, look, they're pretty basic sort of concrete block, as you can see here. And what you see on the outside is what it's like in the inside. Look, you've got, normally there's hand sanitizer or hand wash. There are little bits left in there. You've got no paper towel. You've got toilet paper, which is running really low. So when I say to come to free sites, bring your own poo paper. Now, also on the 25th of February of 2023, they've got the Beer, Wine and Cider Festival. Now, do yourself a favour, pop in there. It looks like a really, really good thing to come to. I'm guessing it's probably going to be in this area here. Anyway, let's get back to the toilet. Out of 5, look, they're a solid 2.5. You know, look, if it had a bit more toilet paper in it, maybe hand sanitizer, I'd give it a 3. But at the moment, it's not much. At the moment, you've got to bring your own poo paper and your hand sanitizer, water, and this one. Now, there is a dam right next door to the campsite. Now, shh, I got told that's stocked with trout. So do yourself a favour, when you come here, bring your rod, chuck it in there. Look, I don't know if they're circulating the water. The water does look a bit, I don't know, it looks pretty brown, but look, I don't know what you get in there. The water has subsided around a metre, so it has dried out up here. So eventually you're going to see fish going blub, 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 in the mud. Righto, just up the road from the campsite itself is the pub. It's called the White Hart Hotel. Now, a bit of information about this hotel itself. This whole town, Longwood, was established back in 1851. Now, believe it or not, this pub was built across the highway. That's where the actual first Longwood actually was. Now, if you looked at around the place, you'll see Old Longwood and New, well, it's not called New Longwood, but it's called Longwood now. Now, a long time ago, it was across the road on the other side of the freeway, and they decided to build it close to here because of the railways behind you. Now, just a bit of a heads up, you do get a couple of trains running through here, but it's not too bad at the moment. But anyway, back to the pub. This is the place where you can actually give a donation if you can't find the box. Do yourself a favour, they do meals here. I'll leave all the information on the screen. This is what the menu looks like. Look, it's pretty good menu. Like, the food looks fantastic. But look, there's plenty of parking here around, and there's also a beer garden right at the back, which is called the Pub Paddock, which is fantastic. It's only down from the campsite. It's not walking distance. You're best off driving. It's only a small town. So if you need to restock in a huge amount, you either got to go to a Euroa or one of the other towns around here. General store, look, it's not open at the moment. It's opening in around 10 minutes, but I've got to get home because it's going to start to rain and I'm on my bike. But look, if you need to restock anything like that, the guy holds a fair bit. It's a post office, it's even a Commonwealth Bank agent there. So if you need to take some money out, there's no ATM in the town except the pub. They've got an ATM, you can take money out. If you need to do any shopping, plenty of parking down here. Just aim for the railway crossing and you can't miss it. And I've just got some rain again. All right, I'm out of here before I get wet. Talk to you soon. Right, I was rowing up that river the other day with me and my mate. My mate got out. I was going to row back down. I told him to row back down, but he turned around and says, "You row." Right, that's where we are at the moment, Euroa. Look, the dump sites are not too bad dump site. Bit of a heads up, it's only for cassettes. Look, they've got a hose here to wash out your tank. Look, there is a meter on it, so I'm assuming it's town water. It says it's not suitable for drinking, but even still, shouldn't fill your van up with that water anyway, unless it says to fill it up. Now, don't be shy about going in there. Believe it or not, it's in the Euroa Caravan Park. So it's just a little entrance to there. There's plenty of parking on the outside of it and like a little day use area with the river and stuff like that. It's a great little view. At the moment, it's stinking hot. I'd rather be in the river. But do yourself a favour, come in Euroa. They've got an information centre. Longwood doesn't have a information centre. So if you want to come into Euroa, it's a pretty big town. Come in here, spend a day, spend some money, get what you need, then go back to that campsite because it's free. Wow, donation. Give whatever you can. Paper note would be great, $5. Talk to you soon.
We're sorry, your call cannot be completed at the number you have dialed has been changed.
Phone reception. Believe it or not, if you look right behind me, look at that big monstrosity. It's a big phone tower. So you're assuming you're going to get really good data. Guess what? I'm on 4G at the moment and 2 bars. The download speed's 25.2, average speed, and the upload speed's only 14. So all you Instagrammers, Facebookers and stuff like that, look, not a really good place to upload a lot of stuff. Look, phone calls, you can make them. Stream, yes you can. Look, once you're over around 12 megabits per second download, you can start streaming. But before that, you're not going to get much at all. Whoa, here he goes again. Look, here's Poochie again. Look, this place is dog friendly, and they do leave little doggy bags around the place for your dog. So if he does do a pick it up, because I don't want to tread on it, I wear thongs. Imagine that. Ew! Guys, they even have undercover sitting areas, which is a must on a day like today. As you can tell, there's a family under there with their mouth opens like this. Keeping cool. It is a hot day today. Look, I reckon it's going to hit a 39. I reckon it's probably 38 right now where I'm standing. And look at that. Sweat. I can feel it. Yeah. Campsites. I thought I'd show you where I park, because I decided to park underneath some trees today, because today, my watch says it's 37 degrees and it's a bit sticky. You know what it's like in the heat. So I decided to park under trees, and my solar is going to suffer. But I reckon it's that hot enough, it'll bake those solar panels on top, so it'll be all right. This is the campsite I have. There is undercover areas that you can park. Over to the left of me, you can see there's a lot of space, mate. Seriously, this place can house hundreds of caravans. So all you guys with big caravan groups and stuff like that, seriously, come down to Longwood and mate, it can house you. There's humongous amount of room, and it's all flat. So that's a good thing about it. Like, I'm really impressed with the campsite in what they give you here. Thumbs up to Longwood. I hope you liked the video of Longwood campsite. Look, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, turn your notifications on, and hit that subscribe button. No worries, you have a great weekend, and I'll catch you on the road.